for days slide by. With rock and roll, it could never die. In 68 or thereabouts, or was it 64 with twist and shout? Lucy in the sky, dreams take flight. Strawberry fields floating through the night. Better times we couldn't find. Now looking back, we're just feeling the rhyme. Oh, the stairway to heaven we climb, paddling out, chasing the sublime. Our souls dissolve in a purple haze, riding waves in those perfect days. Beach time parties, the sun's so high. Lucy would come by, man, we could fly. Like Hendrix
very picturesque. I'll show you a picture, but I don't know how to do screen sharing on this. Don't know how to do anything. I'm just looking to see what I can do on this. I'm sure it's all here, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah, right.
Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can share your picture. Let me see. Well, I went up Klein today. It was nice in Klein. I'll show you a picture of Klein at the same time. Where's a picture I want to show you? There. I've interspersed Klein with
iPhone started sharing screen. Double click to enter full screen mode. Oh, here we are. Yeah. Oh, nice.
That's up in Klein.
That's up the top, isn't it? At the top end?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
Well, it starts on the bottom by Black Pillow.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And then goes up.
Isn't there a bridge there or something like that?
The Roman bridge at the bottom, yeah.
All right, yeah, okay.
This was on the last hole in the golf.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Nice, isn't it? And this one, I just love this picture, because what does that look like to you?
Looks like a tree falling on the ground in the grass.
It is, yeah, yeah. It looked to me like a road. It looked like a road to me.
It does, doesn't it? It could be.
Yeah, so I just
little path.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, right there. But yeah, golf was good. We had a few drinks and chat. Still recovering from it now. It was a few days ago. Came back on Friday. Oh, what a nightmare journey. Only sort of, it's only what, 60 miles away. It took us 3 hours.
How's that?
Oh, the Bryn Mawr Tunnel, by Newport. And then Port Talbot was all chewed up because it's bank holiday, isn't it? So it's May Day bank holiday here. So people sort of travelling down on a Friday. Also, yeah, but it's all right. And we're having a beach festival this week here.
I just saw some stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at Facebook much this week.
Which they've been lucky because it's been weather here like it's been there. Yeah, it's been wall-to-wall sunshine. So everybody's had a good time. I wonder how far away I can go with these on.
Yeah, man. You're in there, man. It's good. Yeah. Oh, you gone?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
I just went to make a cup of tea. I made a cup of tea earlier.
Nice one.
Here's one I made earlier.
Yeah.
And so they're quite lucky, but none of the groups I really recognise. There was Supergrass, but not the Supergrass we know. McFly was the only group I sort of really heard of.
Any of them.
And the rest of them, they're all some local groups and things, but I suppose it's okay. It's not like it used to be, though. It's about 80 quid, I think, to get in.
Jesus, the only bit I saw was from Max, and he was just a DJ doing some stuff, and I think it was in the afternoon, maybe, I don't know, not evening. Maybe the groups are in the evening, I suppose.
It finished at I think it's 10 o'clock. But it's like a big setup. It's about 5 tents, big marquees. But I think there's only one big stage.
So how do they do that? Is it fenced off or what?
No, it is fenced off. Yeah, I mean you can't really see the stage or anything because they got tarpaulin up around it. So yeah, so you can't really see anything from outside. I mean, apart from you can see some people in one corner, but
If you're on the beach, you just walk along the beach and then you just.
I can hear it.
Oh yeah.
You just can't see it. But it's roped off for quite a long way away.
Okay, all right.
So you can't sort of sit next to it. You can sit like 200 yards away.
I prefer that.
I can hear it. I can hear the music from here. So it's because it travels, particularly when the tide's in.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It travels along the water, doesn't it? The tide's out at the moment, I think. So it should be coming in now. So I think it's in about 7 or 8 o'clock, isn't it? I think. I went down. When was it last week? I was down in Langland, and there was no surf, and the tide went out. And suddenly there was like for about half an hour there was like a swell come in, just as the tide was turning for about 45 minutes. And then it went again.
It was the ghost of the Innisfallen, Mike.
Yeah, it probably was. Yeah. Mind you, I'll have to look up what Innisfallen means because there was the horse race, 2,000 guineas, and it came up on my phone. So I thought, I'll have a look at the runners. I didn't have a bet on it or anything, but then there was a horse there called the Innisfallen. I had no idea if it won or lost, but it must mean something in Irish. So to look up. But, I spent a few days today looking at the history of Oystermouth Castle. I've been trying to find out. I think we'd call it we call it Aston Castle Aston, but I think we called it the wrong name. I think Aston Cloynath. Aston Cloyn, WLWN, IN, Aston Cloynath. I think is a wrong name. I think that was Swansea Castle. And the castle here is called something different. Aston Cloy with an O in it. But when you look at the history books, it mentions Swayenzai.
Yeah.
This is confusing as well because it spells Swansea SWAYENAYNE. So Swan and Zai.
Yeah.
So you can see where Swansea comes from. But I don't know if that's anything to do with Swine's eye or not.
The Viking who came up the channel and lost his eye.
Yeah. So we don't know if it's that or not. There's a lot of rumour. It seems a strange thing to me that the Welsh we heard for probably hundreds of years before that. And then suddenly the Vikings come and we call it that instead of what we've called it for sort of thousands of years.
Yeah.
But anyway. So I'm trying to find out if what is the right name of it now. And on my iPad is in the doctor's. I took it in to get a new battery put in it. So I've had it now for about 5 years and the battery's starting to fail. It's taking ages. Not ages.
What, on your phone?
On my iPad.
Oh, right, okay.
Which the iPad is my main form of contact in the world, really. So I've probably used it 2 hours a day for the last sort of 10 years, I suppose. So it's
It's
being
a
without it now is a bit strange.
bit of a
But
workhorse, isn't it?
but it's not bad actually.
Mm.
So I've been using my phone more, which I tend not to use to its full extent.
I can't. I can't use a phone. I'm useless on the phone.
Well, I was just messing. Sorry, I just got a message come. Yeah, I was just messing about really with it, trying to get in the Zoom. Now I thought I had Zoom on it, but apparently I didn't. So I downloaded Zoom then. And then for some reason you've got to go through Safari as well
Oh,
to load it up.
yeah, good. I used to use my phone a lot more when I had an iPhone. That's true.
Yeah.
I got blocked out of my account because I couldn't remember a password, and I couldn't get on another account to get my password because I didn't have a password for that. So it just went on and on and on. In the end, I just fucking got rid of the iPhone and went back to Android.
Oh. Right.
It's not so
I'm
much.
just looking now. What I haven't got on here is a time.
Huh?
It doesn't tell me the time. How long we've been on.
Oh, 18 minutes.
How long we've got left.
Mm.
For some reason. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because I got tipped around this way or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe I need to have a different.
Look up at it like that, but you know.
I think maybe I need to have which one more background effect meeting settings. No, it can't be that. I just wondered if there's more than one person comes in, how you see all the people.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
Only
because
two of her.
band, isn't it?
Well, I'm sort of stuck. You can see me in the corner, and you're on like a big screen. But
All right.
normally on the iPad, it's cut into squares to how many people are here.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Well, that you got your view at the top, you got the recording, and then the time, and then the view with the square of dots, isn't it?
I haven't got any of that. There's nothing. It's just the screen. The only
Okay.
thing it says in here is Paul Conibear.
All right.
But when you speak, your name comes up,
All right.
which I suppose is clever in itself, but doesn't do me much good really, because I know it's you. I think it's you.
You think it could be? It could be an AI, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been trying to look at free AI. There's not many of them around, actually, is there?
Oh, don't talk to me about it. I've been doing it all week. I've been just looking around doing it. I got some ideas which I want to use AI for, but I don't want to use it in the classic way, like having mindless fucking rubbish videos come out, sort of thing, you know. But if you use it intelligently, then you can get some good effects, I think. But if you start using it, just says, oh yeah, put in okay, down the beach, sunshine, surfers, and there we are, and you come out with a bubblegum type thing, which it all looks the same as every other AI video that's ever come out, you know.
Yeah.
But I want to use it for manipulation of faces, and using the faces then to talk with saying something intelligent instead of, I don't know. It's an idea I got.
Can you put your own videos in AI or not?
I used to have one, and I'd done quite a few of them, you know. But I've done with you, of you, and when you were in schoolboy uniform, not schoolboy uniform, something, a younger uniform. Remember when you were young and you had long hair? I did that one.
Yeah.
A couple of me as well, and I think I got one of Kipper as well, something like that. But I can't remember how I did them. I can't remember at all. And I thought I had them on this one thing I used, and it's not there anymore. So that they've probably gone not free, perhaps.
Yeah. The trouble with a lot of these things, you can't actually save them, can you? You may be able to as the sort of producer of them, but when you send them to somebody, it's difficult to save them anywhere.
Well, you
can save them, but then if the account disappears, so do the videos, I think.
No, you can't save them. You just got to download them, or what I've got is Snagit, which is like high quality screen capture, and you can do it that way, you know.
Right.
Because some of them have got the watermarks on, and when you want to save it, it comes up with a watermark. If you want to, you look at it when you're just looking at it like we're on now, and it's on, you know, and you haven't got the watermark. So then, if you don't want the watermark, then you got to do a screen capture of the film, the actual bit, you know, and that works quite alright. You don't lose very much quality like that. It's just, the more you know, the less you understand.
Yeah.
You know, or the more you want to understand, the less you get to know. I don't know. It's one of those. But I got this couple of really nice ideas, and I just can't get them together at the moment. I will get them. You know, I will get them.
I think that's just life, Con.
Yeah.
It's,
It was a great idea, then it fell down.
yeah, if I don't shoot, then.
Mm.
Yeah. I just plod through it, mate.
Yeah, well, I haven't been up on much this week. I've been recovering a bit from my abscess, but next week I'm going in full blown again. We'll do it.
To think, well, yeah, I mean, I know you find ways around it. But more and more, they're finding ways of not letting you get around it. You've got to pay for absolutely everything.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. They sort of entice you in with all these free. Try this out, try that out, and then you get sort of used to it. And all of a sudden, you can't use it anymore because then you have to wait a week to get 2 or 3 goes again, or something like that. So, and then, or buy the logician. I'm not going to pay fucking.
It'd be okay I think, if it was a reasonable amount, but they always seem to be so expensive. You know,
They're very.
I see some.
The more you use them, the more expensive it gets, I find. Because then you buy your little bit or what you want, but it gives you then a certain amount. It doesn't give you very much extra if you buy the minimum. Then you go to the next level, and you get all these things that you're never going to use, but it costs about 5 times as much, you know. And all you want is the simple basic one, which is quite good enough anyway for what I want to do.
I seen. I was looking at something with one of the AI things, and it was. It's on $13.99 a month. I thought $13.99 a month is a lot, isn't it?
It's good, you know. You think about it, that's 150 quid a year.
Yeah,
perhaps not. Yeah, around about 140 and something like that. I don't know. But it doesn't sound very much at $13.99 a month, but. Are you going to use it all the time? No, you're not. You're going to use it once a month, maybe not. It all depends what you're doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like the results of it. I don't like because it all looks the same. You know, the colours are always the same. But in another way, I do like using it when you're using real photos. Or real images and stuff like that, then you can do something funny with it, you know, or have some fun with it, and just keep it more real rather than looking at. I want to see a cat sitting on a banjo rolling down the river with a banana in his hand, and a H bomb going off in the background. You know what I mean? You know, so you can do that very well. You know.
Yeah.
Ask just, can you make this guy talk? Just make the guy move right and left. You know? No.
But some of them are far more advanced. That's the trouble, isn't it? You pay for what? If you do pay for one now, the next week there's one far more advanced than the one you got.
Oh yeah,
I
the malheur or the madness. I opened one up this week to have a look at it. I thought, oh, that's not so bad. So I did try the free version of it, and now on my Facebook feed. All I've got is fucking AI ads, you know, all over the place. AI logicial for this, AI logicial for that, AI voice to text, text to voice, you can, oh God, drive me mad.
Well, it's a bit like the what we were talking about the other week, the printing. When you opt in to get these cheap inks,
Yeah.
I've had a few people now that they've been cut off altogether. Their printer doesn't work.
Really?
I think it was Hewlett Packard, most of them. But
Really?
once they stop the ink supply, they can't. Nothing they can do to get it to print again,
Fucking hell, that's weird.
apart from going back to the basics. And most people don't actually sort of know how to do that, do they?
No, there are ways of getting around your printer, because there is a time limit on how long it's going to last as well on most printers. And it says, "Oh no, it's broken down now. You can't use it. You have to get a new printer." But no, you can reprogram it and get it to work properly again, and get it to use non-make, or if it's Canon, you have to use Canon. If it's HP, you have to use HP. But then you can just go back to using.
Mine always says it's not the right ink cartridge.
Yeah, but
Which it is, but I fill, particularly the black ones, I fill them myself.
yeah.
Just with the syringe, and the ink,
Oh yeah.
which I find quite easy to do. So I don't do the colour too much. It's too complicated for lots of colours in. But for the black, it's just easy to just fill the black.
And the black is what you use a lot of, isn't it?
Yeah. And, I've done that quite a few times, and every time I've done it, it says
Good one for saving.
this cartridge is not compatible.
Yeah.
So I just ignore that.
On your
It
colours,
just works.
it's a good one for saving on your colours when you paint it. When you're doing a black and white one, is to put it in grey mode, grayscale.
Yeah.
Then you don't use any of the colours, you just use the black.
Yeah. I always have no colour in mine. Well, unless I really need a colour, but I don't feel. I only do that
The
for
black and white,
posters.
when there's coloured ink in it, I mean, it gives the tones, I suppose.
Well, yeah. I'm not that bothered. I mean, I don't really see where we've got. I print out things like for flyers and things, but now I go down. There's a shop down there, the Captain's Cap, and I don't know if you remember it. I'm not sure if it was there when you were here. It sells bits of everything, but they do printing.
Okay.
But, they charge about 10p for a black and white one print. Now, when you think about it, if I'm doing 100 of them, that's sort of 110p's. But by the time I get the ink, if I get the ink, the paper and everything, it's going to cost me that anyway. Because I don't know about you here, but ink for a HP printer here for the medium-sized one is about 34 quid now, cartridge. So, and paper, what's paper? 10 quid for 200 or 250.
God, Lord. Things are so expensive. But they're not that expensive over here, man.
No?
No. Around about 35 euros, 35 euros for ink, yeah. But paper, no, it's about, we can get paper for in between 3 and 5 euros for.
Yeah, but there's paper and paper, I suppose, isn't it?
Well, it's printing, you can get printing paper, or you can get just those standard Photoshop photocopy paper,
Yeah, I normally get the slightly shiny one.
Oh, right, okay.
So you get a better quality on it. But that's my choice. I mean, but by the time you want to do everything, it costs a lot of money. I mean, you used to, like in most places now, you used to be able to go. Somebody at work would have access to a printer. Well, if you say to them, "Can you print me 20 of these?" They say, "Yeah, no problem, good. I'll do it." But now they got their keys to put in first before they can print, and they sort of monitored what they printed.
Yeah.
So they can't do it. at the council, I think it costs 22 pence for a black and white print
Yeah,
every time you print one.
that's ridiculous, isn't it? It's very money related, isn't it? All this fucking stuff. We can make a quick buck.
Life is at the moment.
You can make a quick buck out of that, yeah.
Everything's money, right? It makes the world go round now, but people are hell bent on money these days, I think. Too much so, if you ask me. Money is the beginning and end of everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's life, I suppose.
Do we give a fuck? No.
Yeah.
It's summertime. It's summertime, and the sun is shining.
We sort of have to, because there's not much you get these days that you'd have to pay for.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sure if they could charge you going to the beach, they would.
Yeah, but then you still got to pay the parking, don't you? Fucking hell.
Yeah. Well, that's expensive now. I don't know, this is Langland. I don't know if it's £8 or £10 a day.
Oh, it's ridiculous. But at least
Do you know the biggest problem now? Is litter. People not taking their rubbish home. They just, you remember in the old days, you used to have a big tin oil can on the beach. People used to put the rubbish in. Sometimes it was burnt. Sometimes it was just sort of, I don't know how they took it away, but it was all taken away. There's nothing like that now. They have a few bins at the top, but they're always full, so people seem to just leave the rubbish in a nice pile, which sounds a good idea if there's somebody there to come and collect it.
Yeah, well, there
isn't.
When I was working on the beach as a beach cleaning, that's what we do. People used to leave it in a pile, or then they didn't used to leave it in a pile. They used to leave it in a pile well spread out, you know?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. But nobody cleans the beaches now. Nobody does that. I mean, you used to have the lifeguards would walk up and down the beach in the day as they arrived to just sort of make sure everything was sort of clean, tidy, and pick up rubbish. Now the lifeguards are all sort of paid, RNLI lifeguards, aren't they? So they, it's something they're probably not allowed to do.
The problem with the light. We're going in between day and night. Hang on, I'll be back.
I think mine's going as well.
Yeah, hang on a sec. I'm going to go into nighttime studio mode.
Yeah.
That's not so good, is it? That's not so good at all. Hang on a second.
Nah, that's all right.
Yeah.
We haven't got long left anyway, have we?
Eh?
We haven't got long left anyway.
No. Hang on. That's better. It's got it. There we go. That's better.
I just realised I got my glasses. There's such a small screen. I need glasses to see the screen now. I can see the screen, but you can't make out much on it, sort of thing. And I've seen things behind you I've never seen before. Now I've got my glasses on.
Oh, have a look.
I don't know what they are, but I can see your fruit now. I never know that was fruit.
My oranges. Got me bowls of oranges, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my put everything on table.
The strange thing, when we went to it was Alicante, I think. They had loads of oranges just on the trees, and the boulevards and everything.
Yeah.
They used to have a wagon used to come around in the night, sort of picking them all up for fruit, because they used to get squashed by cars.
Yeah.
But there's so many oranges and lemons, so they don't know what to do with them, so they just leave them there.
That's true. The first time I went to Spain, not the first time, the second time we went down through Spain, And we went down through Seville, Granada and Seville that way, you know, down to the south coast, down to the Mediterranean, and then down to Algeciras. We stopped in Seville, or just outside Seville somewhere, and it was just like, as you say, just orange trees everywhere, you know. Mm. And we thought, you know, oh, let's go and do a bit of scrumping there and that. But it weren't quite right. Oh, God. We thought we were in there. I thought we made a score of about 10 million oranges, you know.
Yeah. Bitter oranges.
Yeah, they were. They were just like, you know, they weren't even juice oranges. I think when they were ripe, they would have been really nice, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. You do have Seville marmalade, don't you?
Yeah, well, it might have been them then.
But it's I think that's made in further south. I can't remember where now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I don't know why it's called Seville marmalade. It was just it must have been the town at some point where they.
Does it use Seville oranges? There's a mark called Seville oranges.
Maybe that's it. Yeah.
I remember that from my days when I was with my granddad in Haynes's Fruit and Veg down by, what's it called? You know, down by Davadi Flats there, there used to be a load of buildings with fruit and veg merchants. There used to be about 8 of them there. And I used to work for Haynes's on the Saturdays, you know, Saturday morning.
Yeah. I don't remember your granddad, actually.
Charlie Scott. I don't know. You met him on my birthday. He was there.
I don't remember. Yeah, I can't remember him. To be honest, trying to think. Can't remember. It'll probably come to me at some point.
You know, you said my 18th birthday, and he had a great time. She said, Margaret, they're all nude. They haven't got any clothes on. He spent his time going into the bedroom, checking the girls out.
Yeah. Then we took pictures that day.
Huh?
Didn't we take pictures?
Well, no, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I know of anyway. Maybe somebody did. I don't know. It'd be nice.
No, I just wondered. I mean, because you see some people like Howard used to have a camera that used to take pictures, but not many people took pictures, did they?
No, nobody took pictures. No, it's too expensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's cheap to buy the film, but then to get it all printed and developed and everything, and wait for 2 weeks to get it back, and then or 3 weeks sometimes to get it back, and then when
it wasn't even straightforward then, was it? Because, all right, I know the Instamatic came out probably when we were about 16 or so. Maybe, yeah, like 15, 16. But before that, you used to have the reel and go into a darkened room and do all that.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a straightforward.
Tell the kids that now, you know, they can't believe it, you know. Oh, we're down to less than a minute. You coming back or not?
No, mate.
Surfing here in magical Langland for a while.
No, mate, I'll see you next week. I'm glad you feeling better.
Oh, the stairway to heaven we climb, paddling out, chasing the sublime. Our souls dissolve in a purple haze, riding waves in those perfect days. Time rolls on, but we just stay cool with the music playing. Feel like a fool, guitar riffs echo in the soft-kissed breeze. Letting go of worries, just feel at ease. In this reggae rhythm, we find our way, living for today, come what may. The stairway to heaven we climb, paddling out, chasing the sublime. Our souls dissolve in a purple haze, riding waves in those perfect days. So let the silver surfer days pass along, With every heartbeat, we sing our song. In this beautiful tide, let's surf the flow. Together forever, just let the good times roll.